Travelling in a van isn't always about beautiful views and days of hikes on the mountains. Sometimes there are what feels like endless days of rain, especially when you travel to one of the wettest places in the UK in winter. It might seem from my videos that our trip has been filled with dry days and endless walks, but that's only because I find it difficult to film on rainy and windy days. Sometimes it's because I don't want to get my camera wet and damage it, and sometimes it can just be downright unpleasant and freezing to get my hands out of my gloves to operate it. But it's not because I don't want to show the rainy days, or that I'm trying to make our trip look more glamorous than it is. I wanted to make this video to show this side of travelling in a van. The days when you are stuck inside, waiting, reading, making tea, and planning walks for when the rain finally eases up. And also the slower side, when all you want to do are shorter walks, and then just cosy up in the van with a heater on and a hot chocolate.
Well, we could go that way. I suppose there's more paths, isn't there? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, come up that way.
Like an angel set me free. Where are you now? Do you feel safe? I don't need an answer, just need time and space. Don't let me darken your front door.
Hello, we have just come in from a torrential walk. Brochan's stuffing his face with sandwich. We just wanted to go on a little walk on the coast because it was meant to be cloudy and a bit of rain. Ended up being torrential rain and really windy, so I didn't film anything of it because I didn't want to get my camera wet. I think there is water droplets on the lens as there is. We're about halfway down the coast now, I think. Not far from Torridon. It's been raining for I think over a week now.
Yeah, I think so. About that. Apart from one day.
Apart from one nice day. So we've not been doing a lot of long walks and spending quite a lot of time in the van, which, you know, it's quite cosy. We've got the diesel heater at least, so when we do get soaked like today, we can dry out our clothes and get warm, which is nice. It's been quite a stressful day today because at about 4 AM this morning, Floss woke us up really restless, and we thought she was just being annoying. And we let her out a couple of times, and then we turned the lights on in the van, and I realised that her face was all in patches of hair, was all standing up, and it looked really freaky actually. And after looking it up, we realised that she had hives, and we assume it was an allergic reaction. We haven't got a clue what it was about, but so we ended up driving. It was about an hour and a quarter. To the nearest big Tesco's to get antihistamines. Then we had to wait for a pharmacy to open because they didn't have the right ones in Tesco's. So yeah, ended it with a really, really wet, stormy walk. And now we're going to go and find hot showers in Torridon, hopefully, if they're open. And then find somewhere to camp.
Some kind of reply. Don't need an answer, just some kind of reply.
Morning. I was going to film a bit more last night, but we had, after having showers and stuff in Torridon, once we had found somewhere to stay, we realised that her allergic reaction seemed to have continued, and her inner eyelids were swelling up. We gave her another antihistamine. We ended up driving south about an hour and a quarter to get closer to an out of hours vet, just in case something happened. But she was all okay, nothing happened, thankfully. And this morning she seems pretty normal, but very tired. I think the antihistamines can make them tired, and maybe like the post-allergic reaction has made her tired, I'm not sure. But so today we're not doing a huge amount, we're just pottering along the coast and doing some little walks, but nothing too strenuous because she's quite tired, and We're quite tired, to be honest, after 2 nights of scares with Floss. It's quite a misty day today, but it is dry and not too windy, which is nice. And we're planning to go up Applecross Pass, which is quite a long, steep mountain pass. So we're just sorting the van out and having a cup of tea because we didn't tidy the van up at all last night, so it's a bit chaotic in here. And then we're gonna slowly make our way up and see where we get to.
Are you going to help?
Chaotic van again. We're just starting the road up to Applecross Pass, we think so anyway. Doubt we're going to see anything because it's so misty, but it's pretty atmospheric. Into the mist we go. Nice spot by the coast. And we're just going to go down to that little cove because we've just seen some seals pop up. What's she doing? Not sure what those are. So amazing, I've never seen anything like this.
I could sit in this chair for 1,000 years and watch the woods consume the neighborhood. Watch the ambitions come and go, surround me and engulf me. We could ditch the TV and spend a little more time reading books and singing songs on the porch. Sit here watching the daylight wane, leaving little trace and even less memory.
What's that, Frosty?
I just want to be still. I just want to be still. Sometimes I wonder if I'll ever be free of these things that are weighing heavy on me, that keep me from doing or going on knowing the sun comes up, I go back to sleep. In our so-called liberation of self, we've only bound the shackles more tightly. Free up your mind and start thinking good thoughts.
Brochan's going for a swim.
Free your mind and be still. Free your mind and be still. Free your mind and be still. And be still.
Tropical swim.
Not quite.
We just got in from walking and Brochan's little swim, dip in the tropical waters.
And it looks so appealing.
Not so appealing when you're in there.
No.
And it's just started to rain, so which is good timing. So we're going to go and find somewhere to park, and then Brochan's going to make hot chocolate.
Time has brought us up to this point. It will carry us far beyond it until we are nothing. Sometimes I feel like we're just words on a page. Close your eyes and be still. Close your eyes and be still.